When he hits those barrels, he's going to hit into the gardening truck and spin that out. Hey.
It's a little mellower than Pearl Harbor.
It's day one, baby.
Let's go, Julian. We gotta go. Big storm coming. We got wet on our lenses. All right, set up for the next shot. Let's go.
Well, we're about to take off. We have the MacArthur Causeway in downtown Miami totally shut down.
Hey guys, can you start moving the trucks down? We got a big clusterfuck here. Back them way down.
Florida police, we gotta get them through.
Okay. So, Gary, what you and the truck have to do is let them get far enough ahead and set their pace.
So, Rich, right? Leaning out the window, yeah, like that.
Somebody just check out the Denali, see if it's ready to go.
Let's go, they shut the hood. Let's go.
Julian to Beverly.
Julian, there's Denali smoking, let's go. Julian, what are we waiting for? This is a shit fucking day.
Just waiting on the IMO, that's all. Everything else is ready.
Steve, we gotta start speeding some shit up. Let's go!
Just waiting on the IMO.
I'm waiting too long!
Well, I can nix the IMO.
Tell them to hurry it up!
I've told them to hurry it up. I've told them.
Tell them I'm telling them to hurry it up. That is a long time for that IMO, guys. Let's go. All right. Let's go.
Okay, here we go. Let's have a beep and go.
Roll camera, guys. We should be going faster, Steve. Come on, we should be going faster.
Okay, so you're doing the, are you not going to do the MP?
No, the rubber on that. Okay.
Oh, that Miami heat. We're gonna have the Haitians on there. We're gonna shoot off the camera car on that lane. The Haitians are gonna blow through some of the glass. They're shooting. 75, you're right here, okay? Let's try to get some speed up, okay, guys? Because we're going a little slow. And
Let's all start moving now, guys. Let's start moving.
But I assisted for 7, almost 8 years. Some ways it's harder, other ways it's easier, you know?
Okay, we're going to turn around and head back to 1. Have a medic standing by to take the kill.
Everybody all right over there?
Oh, we got cuts and bruises on camera operator. Maybe the medic could come out and meet us on the bridge. If the medic could come out and meet us on the bridge, please. Thank you.
Coming down.
Or lands where that PA is, that card carrier is already 75 feet from. About 50 feet.
okay, but the important part is getting these cars coming off, okay?
It'll flip, it just won't be as dramatic.
Go with what you got. You're not getting ahead of it. Call it the Bay Bomber. This is so it can whack into cars safely, and the cars will either go over top or the guy will be protected. The camera will smack a car. It's supposed to look like a cameraman would have been killed shooting it. This camera could be gone.
All cameras appear to be set or almost set.
Deeper! Got it. All right, let's go.
Here we go, guys. We're going to channel 14. Channel 14, operational on the tool.
All right, here we go. Steve, Patreon, it's all yours. It's all yours, sir.
Let's make this good, Steve. Here's your test. This is your stunt test.
That's fucking solid.
Check it out.
Here's a wheel right here.
Oh! Let's see that again.
Back and pick up the
Oh my God, Steven! That's a great. Yeah. Now, so before that boat hits, you got to get over there because I want to see you banging that boat.
Yeah, once the
You know what I'm
finale
saying?
comes around, the engine bars start peeling away.
But they should. Well, don't peel away. They just be unsure. You know what I mean? A little of this, dude. You do it on your movie, I'll do it on.
All right, this is your movie.
Okay, good. All right.
So you're gonna do another rehearsal, or you're gonna do this?
We're doing this now.
On my action, they will come down the road at approximately 55 miles an hour. They will hit a mark. The cop car will start to go sideways and hit a button on in his car, and a cannon will shoot out, a rod will shoot out and propel his car through this boat. You have the cop car going and the Jaguar going, and they both blow up sideways and go through the boat, and the boat explodes.
And they will tumble about 3 to 4 times.
If they do go in the water, we are set up for that. And if they, which way they will land on land, we are set up for that.
For the fire department
what
who's
I'm
never
telling
seen this before, it looks violent.
Yeah.
So don't freak out. These guys are strapped in beyond belief.
But
All right?
here's
it looks
the deal,
like
Barry.
bad.
Hey, Rich, you tell me when we're wired up and we are hot and ready to go, okay? And then we'll give the cue to bring them on. Copy that.
Hey Steve, this is Eric. Curious to know if there is an abort, how are these guys going to know?
We got a lot of cameras on this thing. If there is no abort, we're going for it.
Here we go. Good luck, everyone. Roll! Roll cameras, please! Everybody else stay out! Everybody else stay out!
How do you do it slow, guys?
Hang on, Andy. Don't.
That is an awesome shot.
That was close.
Down, job.
All right, guys, if you can give me the camera up here.
Yeah.
Operator set and the background and action.
I need Kevin. If I could have the power.
I know how to make the dead guys look.
That's it. And background and action. Back up, good. And action. That was pretty disgusting, wasn't it?
Here we go. I'm going to say action. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. I'm going to hear grunts from you guys throwing it out. We're going to pop all the windows. And then you're going to go respectively, grabbing your guns. Ralph is saying right away, they're saying it really loud. Here they come, and then fire, all right?
Here we go.
Ready.
And
Roll camera.
rolling.
Ready.
And march.
Ready.
Clear.
And. Okay, and ready, and action, and 1, and 2. All right, guys.
Good.
Stand down.
Everybody's watching inside, guys.
Action.
The car's going to come in this angle. It's going to come through the ramp and probably come through here. We have a squib on there. And it's going to probably slide up until here. Look at the car and move out, always watching the vehicle as you exit, just in case it's offline, you can get out of its way. Got it.
Guys, I want you to stretch out your gunfire, okay? You guys up there, even after the car, don't touch it. Stop your talking inside. Ready, rolling sound. All right. Work paper, quick. And 3, 2, 1, action! Good shot, Dave.
Roll sound.
Rolling.
Ready, and dolly, and action!
Police! Open the door! Police! Cut! You ain't got no ass though. I was lifting her ass.
Go down there. Now if he's down here, Will comes at him, kick, boom, he kicks him, get up. We grab his head, bang him here, whang, you hit your head, you bang there, then he spins it in here. Bang! No, don't duck it until I tell you to duck it. Here, bang, elbow. Now he gets pissed off and he goes to throw another one. And he goes. And they're out the window. What do you think?
What if you're right in here? You're right in here. You just like right before you just take your attention off. Sorry. All right. And then he bulldogs you out the window.
Michael knows stunts so well that he has things in his head. He wants input from you, but he's going to give a lot of input, and you got to come up with a middle ground that both of you like. Yeah.
Right.
He doesn't want somebody who's just going to say, "I'll do whatever you want." He wants somebody that'll give him little nuances of what we can change things, but he's also going to say, "This is what I want. I want it this big here. I want it this here." Other directors, they'll come in and say, "It's yours. Tell me what you can do for me."
Yeah. But I just want to get rid of his gun because he'd be firing the shit out of these people.
You know what we could do? You know what we could do? We can have the gun fire like into groceries right here. Just bam, you know what I mean? We'll put a squib in here and just the popcorn goes flying everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Tell effects to rig popcorn. Got effects, rig a popcorn thing.
Something like that.
Yeah, what do we do with your gun? You gotta he drops his gun. Cool.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying while I'm eating my popcorn.
Use your gun! Use your gun!
I know, right? Because I'm, you know, like that feels like that's what like to just bite the arm to get it out. You know what I mean? Like that's You know that's how.
I want him to be a scrappy fighter.
Yeah. Just bite the thing. Yeah. You know.
Let's do that.
You bring him back to here now. Well, what if you can swing him back in here and bang his hand against the wall there?
That would work.
You know, now you're dealing with one.
Okay. And now, all right, then go for the bite.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Oh, you sissy bitch!
Bite me? No, he's gotta come up. We gotta well up. There's a way he bites. You take him and you go wham. You know, his head hits the thing. You know.
How about a double? If it's a double joint, he biting, and we go slam, boom, and then we go boom, bing, right into the pole. Elbow, boom, one in the face, bing, into the pole. Or just grab and slam. Right. Well, my control is probably more like this. Bing, you know, something like that.
Is there a way you can take his face, or you do that, and you release your arm and you go wham, so his head, you know, accents, you know. Yeah, that would work. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We got a pad. We have a pad. He can hit this pole, Mike. We already did a test with him. He can hit right off. You know, you see the bowl, and we have a bend of the bowl.
That's a good thing to do. That's good. That's great. Ready and action!
Let's just talk about what's going to happen here today. We're going to do two things. We're going to shoot this as kind of an optical split. Our man's going to be in the hole. He's going to fire the rocket. We're going to cut. We're going to have some soldiers running across. We'll cut. That's one take. Second take.
We're going to get ready to roll cameras right after that because we're not going to have a light change, and then we're going to blow it, which means nobody moves around. As soon as this guy is like going like that, you're blowing it.
No explosion, just bazooka.
This is just the foreground bazooka. That's the only thing that happens in this shot. That and the stuntman running across. Ready? And 3, 2, 1, running!
Do it. Okay, cut.
Cut!
All right, reload and go hot.
Okay, we're gonna reload. No stuntman. We're going for the big blow now. We're reloading the bazooka and we go. This will be all cameras working. Ready? All cameras! 3, 2, 1, bazooka! Thanks, guys.
We have
4 stuntmen on wires. We have 1 dummy on a wire. In action, they're all going to get yanked into the air. The 4 stunt guys hang. They never come back down, so they will be swinging back into the shot.
No problem. Sorry, I didn't know you did.
Now, it's very important when the bomb goes, you gotta have a physical, you gotta just feel the concussion, okay?
3, 2, 1, go. Yeah. Yes, get loose. Well, woo. You know, Jeff, throw that arm up so you're stiff. Nobody gets stiff, okay? Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1, go! Guys, watch your heads, everyone. Stunts, okay? Stunts. Okay? Hang on, Andy. Is that a cut? Cut.
Everybody stay back. Stay back.
Stay back. Let him get him.
Guys, perfect. Stay back.
Okay. Play this.
Did
dummy come at the IMO at all?
Yes.
See that again?
Play
this one over there.
Oh, wait a minute, here, this one here, I'm sorry. That's the top, on my own top of the stairs.
So, we love that, we're moving on?
Yeah.
The ideal explosion is to, we want to bring the roof down, which will be the finale. This whole house is designed with the hurricane code. So the house is basically solid concrete. All the concrete beams have been pre-cut, and then we just shore them up with timber, and then we blow that timber out, as opposed to blowing up the concrete and sending shrapnel forever. And then to augment the actual explosion, we back it up with gasoline, and that's what you see here is we've got mortars, what we call mortars, or steel pots, and we load those with a black powder lifter, and then we put gasoline inside. The next thing we'll do is we have some air cannon shooters that we just make some balsa wood debris, and we'll shoot that debris out in the window. The idea is to get the debris going first and then follow it with the gas so that the gas doesn't smother the explosion. On a cue, our crane operator outside will pull on the cables, and that will assist us in pulling the columns over so that we can use a lesser amount of explosives. The whole idea when you're doing motion picture explosions is to use at least the amount of explosives that you have to and go with another alternative just to cut down the shrapnel and noise. And also it slows things down. By using cables and pulling on things mechanically, we can slow the whole process down. And this is what we need for camera.
Guys that are, Cuban soldiers that are diving.
Change the Cuban soldier.
They're here, they're falling.
Diving down.
Here, guys, fix this dummy a little bit. Bend his leg. Guys, I don't want to see bottles here, like Gatorade bottles, that I keep finding in all my shots whenever we do action. It just costs more money for me to take out.
Coming through, guys. Coming through, guys, please.
He's trying to convince me to put an IMO down. How far is this stuff coming down? How far out?
What do you want with the next IMO? Last time.
Well, what about towards the pool?
There's going to be a lot of water splashing.
Come right here. Come right on the deck, guys. All right? 50 to about 40, you know what I mean? So you see there's a real fucking house. Okay. And then you can zoom in to see the Humvee. So we're out of cameras, right? We don't have another one, right?
Nope. That's it, yeah.
It should be in here. Boom. You know what I mean, guys? Hey, guys, let's place this truck with the 50, okay? Okay, listen to me, guys. I'm going to use you in foreground. You three are going to be on this truck, okay? You four are going to be over here. After that thing blows, I want to send these 4 guys past you.
Okay.
All right. All right. So sure, you're here. Everyone's got to be behind a pillar. All right, guys. Behind a pillar. No, you were fine where you were. The Humvee should be right in line with that camera to the house, which is right over by that garage. 3, 2, 1. About 1, you should have your car lined up with the camera to the house, okay?
Okay.
All right? The thing blows, boom. Slow down a little bit because I don't want you to come past the pool until that dust. You can kind of see some people over here. You know what I mean? So then you continue on right here. I'm gonna send Jordy out here, all right?
Stops here, you said, right? And then he's gonna back up.
Back up for a second, and then he's gonna turn this way, all right?
We have 12 cameras working the shot, okay? Myself with the effects department and Sony Safety just walked all 12 locations, made sure all of the cameras are protected, figured out where the camera assistants or the IMO guys are going. Everybody has a safe zone to go to. The latest person we have going is a stuntman, and that's Andy. And he's hitting this IMO out by the pool. He's hitting it on, Steve's gonna give a count of ready, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, action. Action, the house goes. So on the word ready, Andy will hit the IMO and run. Prior to that, we'll call roll cameras, okay?
For any reason, if you roll cameras, if the camera's not rolling, too fucking bad.
Right.
Keep going.
Once we roll, guys, there's no turning back, okay?
You don't want to even go near this direction.
Okay.
Absolutely not. The shape charge in that this whole top of that concrete is coming down. The whole building's coming down.
All right, we have medical personnel on this side of the house, that side of the house, and on the beach.
And the front's clear?
The front is 100% clear. We'll do one more sweep again before we go. Everybody's pushed back to the corner, north and south.
So if there's not a lot of debris, then you can amp this up and get them out faster. All right.
Okay, we're
I'm gonna make you feel like the director. So if you screw up, I'm gonna yell at you.
Oh my God.
All right.
Oh great.
I'm gonna be on a camera over there.
Hey guys,
don't stand here. That's why I got plywood. You don't.
we're all being over there. Moving back, guys. Moving back, please. North, more north. Thank you.
Danny, your camera.
John Fraser, other than going hot, are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Make the gun pop, please. This is picture. All right, here we go. Effects is going hot, guys. Effects is going hot.
No, but I might move.
Yeah, yeah. No.
Ready.
Did you blue lick it?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, we're hot.
I'm hot.
Okay, Andy, come to your mark.
Andy's
Here
on
we
the
go,
IMO
pictures
plate.
up, stand by.
Picture. Ready. Bam. Roll cameras.
Okay, we're rolling.
What about that guy standing there? Well, that guy
He runs.
He's got to get out of there.
He does, he runs on 5. Okay, guys, ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, action! Okay, bring it on.
Fraser.
Yeah.
Did it work? It worked. Guys, effects is checking it out. Nobody approached the house.
And did you get something good with Jordy?
Very good.
Really?
Yes, sir.
Did it look like he was pissed about his house?
Oh yeah.
Did it look good? A little bit.
It's good.
Really pissed, a little scared, you know.
Excellent. It's more fun than blowing up a battleship.
Oh my God! No shit! Oh my God! No! Oh shit! good start. I do, John. Go ahead.
It was a good shot wide, but if I blow it up.
Okay,
All right. Keep going. Okay, ready guys? Getting amped up. Ready? 3, 2, 1, action! Okay, next time we want to spray this stuff earlier.
Oh, you want me looking at them?
Yeah, because I think that's it. 3, 2, 1, action!
Good, cut. So guys, we're on to the stunt. We're on to the stunt.
It's the big one.
All 4 cars working.
Better though. It was solid. Oh yeah.
Baby, do it yourself. You want it done right? Do it yourself.
Let's get some hang-ups just so we get more traction.
Straight on down.
There you go.
So there's a jump up there.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna walk up with Henry right now. Okay, Henry, you ready?
Yeah. Okay. I'm down in here.
Okay, I'm coming right here now, Henry.
I'm still going this way.
Right, here we go.
Yeah.
Keep walking.
All right.
I'm gonna go right through this black tarp.
I'm over here.
Okay?
That's good. You got
Get with them and take some of this down. Tell them. I want to make sure every house they just walk through, there's nothing in there that can hang us up. There's no sheet. You know, take most of the sheet metal off the backings because they're not seeing the backings, and the easier for us to go through, the better it is for us.
You would right through and miss this whole shed. They want to kind of come through.
Going through the first couple of houses to see the cars. Make that timing. But
That's you. It's up to you guys. Get out of our way. Some of you are going to go like this, but you know both cars are going to try to, if you can, go this way. So be aware of us. If we're flipping and turning and doing whatever we're doing, we have no control.
Destroyed a lot of stuff in my day, but this is kind of harder than most.
Over to me. We got it. We got it.
Nice and easy, nice and easy.
Piece of cake. Nice and slow.
Thing's got a wheel. Go up right by the.
Across. He's gonna come a little more this way because I want him to hit that camera. Okay. And then he's coming here, and then we probably want to dolly back this way a little bit.
Just a little counter.
You know, after he comes down, you know what I mean?
Yep. Can I see it on that?
Okay, start slowly. Come back this way a bit. I want it to be already on the curve, basically. A little bit more to the right.
And you got to make that turn.
I'm going to go underneath the slot.
He's driving right from there?
Yep. On the left.
just right to the left of it, see it?
Yeah.
And right down that.
Oh, okay. I'm going to the right.
Hopefully we don't do that.
I know.
I need you guys to head down towards the end of the road. That's the safe area, okay? You're not going to be here to watch. It's not going to happen. I'm telling you now.
Just tell him, because
I
if
need
the
you
car
to-
gets loose, it ain't stopping. If you're hiding in here, it'll go right through you.
The Hummer leaves, the Land Rover leaves. The first explosion we'll hear, I believe, is a gas bomb. Shortly thereafter, it'll either be another gas bomb or the cannon car, depending on the timing of what gets there first.
Exactly.
Okay? Then we have the Edsel, or whatever it is, coming around the backside. It's our fourth car. It's also a cannon car.
How much are they loaded with? Are they going to go high?
12 ounces.
That's a lot?
Yeah.
Oh, good to me.
We have trip wires throughout the set. Okay, most of the debris mortars and gas bombs are being set off by trip wires. So people don't just go blindly running into the set. Okay? If something were to go wrong, effects with the medic attached to each team are the only ones approaching. They have the equipment to get anybody out. They have the ability to put out a fire if need be. We have to check our IMOs, set stops, get all personnel out. Danny has to come down, set all the tripwires. Load drivers, they're at the top, ready to go.
Guys, this is the moment of truth. This is like, we're going to go now, all right?
Yes,
So let's
point of no return.
stop talking. Let's get ready to go.
Pictures up, guys.
Pictures up. Here we go. Ready. 10.
Wait a minute, where did they stuck? Get the fuck out of there! Get out of there!
Guys at the top of the hill. Hide.
Get out of there!
Spade!
Report, guys. Wait for the all clear. Don't move.
Oh, look at that. Look at that. See that again. See that again. See that again.
I remember the day before I was going to direct my little $10 million picture. It was my chance, my one shot. I remember Don Simpson walking into the office with Jerry, and he slammed down a 60-page stack of notes. And he said, "Jerry, we're taking our name off this picture." So I saw my whole career go down the toilet on Sunday afternoon. Thinking, oh my God, this is gonna be a flop. Don Simpson is telling his partner that the movie stinks. So we had a lot of rewriting to do.
We want hungry performers. We want a director that wants to win in the worst way and has to show the world the gift that he was given and the talent that he has. And you know, Michael, this was his first feature, so it was life or death for his film career unless the picture worked.
Action!
Great! That was excellent!
Okay, let's get him out of there.
Let's move on.
You hear this thing called director jail, where if it doesn't work, you sometimes never get asked to do another movie ever again. And my object was to stay out of director jail. That was my sole purpose, to make a movie that worked, that an audience enjoyed.
Ready, guys?
We're about to do a scene. Quiet, please.
I'm gonna show that dog there. Ready, and action!
We did a lot of improv on that movie. There were days when I would just drag Martin and Will in my trailer and I'm like, guys, this scene sucks. We need to rejigger the whole thing.
And action!
I remember looking through the lens because I would operate a lot of camera. I remember when Will Smith is jumping up over a car with his shirt open and a gun, and I said, wow, he looks like a movie star.
Bad Boys was the first time that I ever heard a woman react to me from a sexual point of view. I was sitting in the back of a theater and I heard a girl say, go ahead, run, Will. And I was like, wow, because I've always been the goofy, comedy-oriented kid, and you know, Michael Bay made me kind of sexy.
Michael said, we'll make you a badass on screen. And I'm like looking at Mike like he's crazy, but he knew what he was talking about.
Sold it!
It was such a low-budget movie, and I had a line producer who was being beaten by the studio. I mean, because the studio didn't believe in the movie at all. And all they cared about was the budget. I mean, there was I guess it's that, I don't know if it's a famous shot, but it's something that seemed to become my signature. It's the spiral around Martin and Will rising up. It just came to me. I said, God, I like these buildings. And I said, put the camera here. And the line producer the whole time, he says, what are you doing? And I'm like, I just want to get this shot. He says, we don't have time for this. I said, this is a trailer shot. Trust me.
Boys will be boys. Bad boys.
The last week of shooting, we couldn't shoot this one explosion where it's the crescendo of the movie. Martin shoots this guy out of a plane, and the line producer says, we're not shooting this scene. I said, what do you mean we're not shooting this scene? Don and Jerry were actually doing Crimson Tide in LA, and I'm like, this is where the audience applauds. And this is a funny story. He said, well, we're not shooting it. The rainstorm came in that afternoon, and I said, well, how much does it cost to force a crew early morning? Force a crew means you've got to pay them time and a half. And he goes, $25,000. And I'm like, okay, then let's force the crew. He says, well, we're not doing it. I said, no, I'm going to write you a check right now. And he says, well, we can't take your money. And I said, we have to have this scene. I said, if you don't take my check and we don't shoot this shot, I'm on a plane because I don't like this movie business because I was protecting the movie. And he was just flabbergasted I was giving him a check. It was a fifth of my, or a quarter of my fee, my director fee.
You forgot your boarding pass.
They finally let me shoot the shot in the studio, just to make them feel bad. They see dailies, that's the film dailies, and so the cutters at the lab, they'll cut it from the slate, and the slate claps. So what I did is I clapped the slate, and then I put my check, full screen, to Columbia Pictures from Michael Bay, $25,000. Then we did the shot.
You forgot your boarding pass.
They never paid me back until the movie had broke $60 million domestically, and I had to ask for my money back.
Here, wait, come here, bring the camera,
Another one of this.
Look at these guys. Throw rolling sound. All right, ready?
Now it's 8 years later. It's a new management at Sony, and they've been trying to get this picture made since we made the first one. Michael, I think, had done 3 movies before he came back to do Bad Boys, so he was constantly unavailable. And Will and Martin have been working, day and night on other pictures. So it finally got to a place where we got them all available at the same time.
Will and Martin, you guys come into that one room where you're after the blonde dread, and that's where you have the big shoot 'em out thing. You're next to the
These are not just beat cops. These are not guys that just drive around. These guys started a group called TNT, which is Tactical Narcotics Team, and we actually put that in the movie.
My name is Bill Erfurth. I've been on the Miami-Dade, Metro-Dade Police Department for 22 years.
Bill Erfurth was head of TNT. He's a no BS kind of guy. And, with Martin and Will, I just said, listen, These guys, you take them down for 2 days, they're not actors. You treat them like you would really treat real cops. They went to SWAT training and stuff like that.
But we told both of them, said, you have to become real cops. Cannot be a sitcom or cannot be silly. And there's Martin climbing a 100-foot wall, which he couldn't believe.
Is it scary or does it feel safe?
It's a little bit of all that. You know, the safe part is that you might can make it. That's the safe part.
What we're doing is we're having the guys just get familiar with gun handling at this point. It's drawing, putting it back in the holster. It's becoming comfortable with how the gun feels in your hand.
If I tell you to lock and load, I will give you each command separately. I'll say, go ahead and get into a low rate position. I look around, okay, my one's ready to go.
We're going to do some reloading techniques, chambering around into the pipe so that it just becomes normal for muscle memory because you're doing it repetitively over and over and over again so that you look comfortable, it's not clumsy in your hand.
When we start doing room entries, I know I thought actually in the first movie, somebody was in this maneuver and then they came across and they rolled out. Cops don't do that. Because what are you doing? What are you doing here? Telegraphing before you even get the shot out.
I hope that was Mark.
Will is an excellent shooter. I mean, he's a sports shooter. He's got wonderful basics already, if not advanced. Martin, he's looking wonderful as a technical shooter. And Gabrielle, who had the least of all shooting experience, at least to my knowledge, excelled in the final shoot-off.
There you go.
We had a competitive shoot-off at the end of the training period, and she beat the two guys. and they all did very well.
Roll camera. Roll sound. Ready? And action. Hang on, wait for the guy. Whoa, wait for the dolly, guys. Go back to the dolly. Dolly, he's coming back. Quickly, and action.
White power! White power!
Now.
Blue power, motherfuckers, Miami PD. I couldn't get the gun out.
Action!
Good! Well, that's a good one.
B, Mark.
Lots of energy now, a little movement from everybody. You're not all frozen here, and action!
Bad boys, bad boys.
What you gonna do?
Ready, and action, guys.
You a cocky nigga.
Sir, that ain't helping.
Good, and faster. Tighten that whole thing up. Ready, and action.
You a cocky nigga.
Sir, that ain't helping.
Looking right at Mike and rolling your eyes. Ready, and get more tension in there, Marcus. Get more tension in your face, and action.
All right, 50-gallon drums going to the area. Balls of wood flying everywhere. We have gas explosions. We have stuntmen going to the water.
Not yet, boys.
Oh, fuck it, dude. Guys, let's go. Shut the thing off.
Yes. Go.
Ready!
Set. You're going a little too far. Pull, fumble in your back. Feel your back. Go in there. Emerson, ready? Ready, and action. Got to get closer to the gun's got to get closer to the camera. Action. A little slower. Action. Turn a little later, Martin. Action. Turn a little bit later. Bingo. Cue him.
Copy.
Action.
Martin.
Go again.
Got him, nigga. Woo!
Mike, where are they? Let's back up.
Hey, whoa!
Action. Good. One more, and then just boom and looking around. A little bit more movement. You look at them and looking at them, all right?
I've learned with Michael Bay to back up, let him do his thing. What he wants you to see, you see, and trust that when it's all said and done, the final product is going to be Michael Bay fashion. It's going to be excellent. So I don't question it.
And there's only one way you're going to get guys off of an IBS rapidly in this condition, and that is to go over the bow. So the idea would be to beach the bow. First man off takes the bow line and holds the bow line. Second man off takes security. What I'll do is I'll make sure that the principals are able to do their character with respect to the essentials of looking like the paramilitary or military or law enforcement type that they would be playing. And you're trying to get that shot, and maybe you'll take the shot.
Guys, fire in the hole, just, you know, gunfire test. Guys, fire in the hole. Fire in the hole, guys. Fire in a full load test. Fire in the hole, yell it out. Yell it out. Fire in the hole. Thank you, that's it.
Bad Boys 2, it's more edgy, it's more real. I surrounded the guys, like I did in The Rock with the SEAL team, I surrounded them with real cops. Made a huge difference.
Basically, you're hitting the fucking dope wall.
No, we got it.
Anybody and everybody that's standing goes down, get on the ground, motherfucker, let me see your hand. That kind of shit.
Being with those guys, seeing how those guys relate to each other, and then putting on all the gear. I put on the gear the first day of the swamp, and by the end of the swamp, Bill Erfurth came up to me and said, you know, you're starting to walk like a cop. Wearing this stuff every day, you just sort of, you feel it, you know. Your body starts behaving in a different way.
If you're able to secure the line to hold the boat stable, and you can hug the front of it to let your guys use your shoulder to help bounce out of the boat.
I'll just plant myself, they can vault off me.
Try to hold that rope and let them use your shoulder as a lever to get over.
I gotta pass through you guys.
Actually, you guys ought to, you know, take your shit off and then check yourself out for leeches. Yeah.
Can they get under the clothes?
If you got something opening, they can get in there.
You know, we're safe.
Hey man, Amir, this is the best shot right here. It's all wide on this thing. Smoke boat, you gotta cook. Go fast. Get out of here. Go. Hang on, slow down a little bit because that's gonna take longer than we think. Get in tight. Swamp rat, get in tight to the cross. Music's gonna be going. I want you dancing. You feel like you want to move to the bar and come back. Give me some movement. Not everybody, just a couple people. So if you start to move, you see like 500 people moving. Stay. Hey guys, I need you up here. No sitting. Let's fill in right over here. You guys can dance. You want to move around in here. Don't feel like you have to stay in the same spot. A lot of movement. You want to see what's going on in the club. Okay? Good? Right.
50,000 in hundreds for your 50,000 in tens. Here's 100,000 in hundreds for your 100,000 in 20s. Third party takes his million in these 5 briefcases here. I hope you're not losing it.
I hate math.
Hold on. Third party takes his million in these 5 briefcases here. I hope I'm not losing you, Chief.
I hate math.
Do you understand what I'm saying, though? So if I say the third party will take his mill in these 5 briefcases.
No. It makes sense because the scene before you said like receipt of the money in a timely fashion. He's delaying. He's just taking time and sticking around, and you know what I mean. There's a money drop supposed to happen at a certain time.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
A man can have too much vodka, even too much pussy, but never too much money.
Cut. Print those, but we're gonna do something different this time.
He's got a rack.
So just come up a blue and a white down there. And a white one.
White coming up.
Throw an orange under there.
It'll take me an hour to go get it. Here we go, ready? Here we go.
Hey! Get all around.
Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1, go!
The intersection shootout was big.
They're at this intersection. They have a shootout there. That was pretty big because you have primer core hits. You have bullet hits. You got gunfire. You got a lot of stuff going on. Guys
starts with
dying.
a T-bone in an intersection, then
Just,
car after car piles in.
A lot of action. A lot of things flying through the air. Chips of paint and this and that. So it's a lot of protection. You got to watch a lot of things.
It used to be a lens. This is the mount from the camera body.
Yeah, I see it. You're right. So just pack everything up and just replace it. Thousands and thousands of dollars.
Come back here. Fire right in there, okay?
Michael's the kind of guy that has all this stuff in his head. Not until you get out on the set and he looks through his camera, it's anybody's guess. Because he doesn't know what he really, really wants until he looks.
You're gonna stand right up on here. What are we doing? Keep firing, Harry. Keep firing at his head. So keep it down? Yeah, keep it low. You gotta stay low. Got it? Keep this firing. So come in here, shut the door. You know what I mean? Stay low like in here, all right?
Hang on, second stick, mark.
Don't just stand there like this, like that, all right? You gotta put your body into it and yell, all right?
Here we go. Guns are hot, safeties are off. Gunfire, ready.
Ready, guys? And 3, 2, 1, action!
All right, that should look real. Yeah.
I don't want to wipe on something that's hurt. That's real?
All right, guys. You all right?
Yeah, good job.
That's real.
That's real?
Cameras are set?
Yep.
Okay, guys.
Ready.
Ready. 3, 2, 1, action!
And action.
Mac! Mac!
Okay, let's do the other.
God damn it.
And Martin, higher, please. Right there, and action.
Mac!
Martin, you should be reaching for it as he's coming around, so we don't have that delay. Okay, let's go. Come on. Let's go.
We're ready.
I want to go now. Let's go.
Hey, no, hell
Really
yeah.
stay focused.
Shit. Wasting time and money.
All right?
Ready?
Ready, and action.
Mac!
Why don't you guys break out into a dance and song now?
Oh, yeah. See, now that we can do. Mac.
Okay, ready, and...
Yes, sir.
Ready, and action.
Mac.
I get it. I get it. Come on, Will.
I got it.
All right, on this one, I guarantee we're getting it.
I guarantee you this is it.
That's it.
We're getting it or he's putting my eye out with it, one or the other.
All right, let's shoot somewhere we do it. Just have plenty of smoke. Don't do the burger bombs yet. All right,
This is it. We got it. We got it right here.
Let's just shoot some, all right?
Hey, Mark.
8, 3, 2, 1, action! Reset right away. Boys, what you gonna do? You guys are better than dancing. See what happens.
No, no. We got it next. We got it.
Okay, guys, we have that. We're on to the
All right, play Mitch. Play Mitch.
See that little jam clear out?
Yeah, I saw it.
That's the professional that he is.
Play Mitch.
We did a lot more rehearsals on this. There was less improv, but I still would push improv.
I have the crystal and lighting the incense.
22 cars in the boat totaled?
I thought that it'd be interesting to give it a physical life, not just let it be the words. So I said, what if they take their shoes off? Make them take their shoes off when they come in the office. If it's funny and gets a laugh, I just came up with it.
I would always look for the funny in scenes. Like there's an example where it's not in the script, but Will and Martin are sitting in Captain Howard's office, and there's this TV monitor of the causeway chase behind where all this stuff is exploding. And I just, God, what a funny image. It just keeps replaying behind Will's head. And Captain Howard's asking about it. I said, Will, let's just shoot a shot where I want you to try to comment on this TV. Like, we didn't do all that. We did some of that. And wait, hold on. And it just became a really funny moment.
I don't know if I'm going to use this, but it's pretty funny. One more time. Ready? And action.
So all that was for nothing.
But wait, we didn't do all of that. If you look...
Cue it right before the explosion, because that's one of the DEA cars rolling through the fire.
Recuing.
Right,
Recuing.
So I want you to say, see, there's one DEA car right through the fire right there. Ready? And action. Go. We didn't do all that.
Oh, sorry, you want me just to go?
Yeah.
All right, back it up.
Recue back at one. Stand by recuing. And play back.
Oh, we didn't do all of that. If you look closely, it's DEA all over the place. One of them.
And again, look at it.
Oh, we didn't do all of that. If you look closely, there's DEA everywhere.
See, that's one rule.
That's a DEA car right there.
that again. Do that again. Come on, re-cue for this. I want you to start right there. What I'm looking for is Teresa's walking with a tray. Okay? So that it's like, Teresa, you look beautiful. And then it's like, Sid, you know what I mean? So it just feels like you're coming to the house, all right?
Okay, so if I go to jump like into his arms and he
Hey! Oh, so I do catch her.
like a jump like this or a jump like this?
Don't jump with the wrap or...
I don't know. Anything where Mike can get the spin and just put right there.
Okay.
Hey!
Oh! Hey!
There you go.
Hey!
If we see his hands, like, whoa!
Whoa, hey! What's up, Teresa?
Hey!
Yeah, I want a tomato. Yeah, give me a tomato. Oh, hey! 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 All right, yeah.
I miscalculated the jump and the shoes are still not working. Come here.
Ready? Hey. Sit. Yeah, hold on.
All right, one more time. You can do a little bit more grace.
Okay. Oh, sorry, you good there?
Okay.
Okay. And lower your shoulder, your back shoulder. Yeah, you go. And swing your in. And ready? And swing your in. And act.
Hey! Oh, hold on. Hey, Sid, hold up.
One more time.
Good here?
Now we're going to try to kiss him now. Ready? Let's go again.
Position is actually camera right, a little more right in there.
All right, ready? And action.
Hey! Oh, Sid, hold up.
All right, that's funny. Do it again.
I got you.
Okay.
Key position?
Yeah.
Keep going, little camera right. Good.
Holy shoot.
No, no.
Is this the key? Is this the money shot?
Is this...
Ready and action.
Hey, Sid. Whoa, hold up.
One more time now. Now, Gabrielle, try to really plant your lips on. Ready? And...
Key position?
Go back there. All right. And action.
Hey, Sid. Whoa, hold up.
One more time.
Okay, gotta shake it.
You ready?
Shake it.
Oh, gee.
Oh, shit.
I got you.
Okay.
You good.
Okay.
Yeah. Ready?
Right there?
And action.
Hey. Whoa, hold on.
Really try to kiss him now, all right? Get his lips right on there.
Okay, you gotta stand there. Try to stand there a little bit. Try to stand there a little bit longer.
Let's go.
Okay. I need to just grab it.
Ready? Come on, swing him in.
Good position?
Yeah, Gabrielle, really try to kiss him. Land it on there.
Yeah.
And go, Will.
Hey. Whoa, Sid, hold on.
Yeah, that's good. Keep going.
No, we're good.
Go. No, do it again.
No, we're good.
No, just keep doing it.
I think we got it.
I'm just fucking with you.
Camera jam. No, but listen, the thing is hard. You normally, when you take somebody up and then you support with it, but I couldn't give the support, right? So she's having to hold on with her legs, and that's like, are you taking medication? Because you're tripping. What'd I do?
No, forget it. Just forget it.
What'd I do?
Mason, go fetch.
Come on, buddy. Come on, Mason.
Mason, he's named Mason. He's named after Sean Connery in The Rock. That's when I got him, right after the movie.
All right, come here, buddy.
He's a 250-pound Mastiff. I just had to put him in the movie.
Mason.
I said, come on, we're using Mason for free. I'm not charging you guys anything. But Mason is very persnickety dog. He'll give you 2 takes, and then he's like, screw you guys.
Ready? Stay. We're gonna give you some food. Stop. Okay, ready to roll, guys?
Rolling.
Roll cameras. Stay.
Rolling. Quiet, please.
Stay, buddy. Hey, whoa. Come on.
Will's like, for all this money we're saving, he certainly is causing a lot of shooting time, to sit around. Because if he doesn't want to do something, he doesn't do something.
Sit down. Come on. Hey.
He's so big and strong, he just doesn't have to listen to you.
How is that study gonna happen? I mean, with the dog, I don't understand. what makes the pool go?
Oh, right here. Let me show you. It's right around here. You know, these are the bolts that blow open. You're here. You throw the wiener that way. The dog, the chain goes. It's on a thing, and it goes, and it rips. Just rips this whole thing off.
Right.
All right, and then the stuntman. All right, listen up.
Listen
I don't
up!
want any talking now, all right? No more talking. All the friends, I don't want, if you're talking, you're out of here. All right?
Listen up, guys.
We're losing a light. We got to go fast. Okay, guys, now this is what we're doing. We're just going to say, on 3, 2, 1, we're going to be pulling the chain like the dog is running, all right? So Jamie, Andy.
You want this shit to come out of free out?
Yeah, I want you guys to rip the fuck out of it. All right?
We pull on one.
I mean, rip it out, and then right after this stuff starts going, we're turning on the water, okay? All right, guys, let's get set. Let's get ready to go.
Jim Schramm, you ready to go hot?
Ready? And 3, 2, 1, action! Action.
So, you want to renegotiate. I find it very bold.
Renegotiate.
Renegotiate. I'm always scared, you know, about acting. The more you know, the more you get scared. You Russians have a fierce reputation.
Jordy, I saw him in Blow, and I just thought he was a very interesting character. A lot of drug dealers are young guys.
So, you want to renegotiate?
Renegotiate.
Okay, let's go.
He does not understand English at all. It's like, Jordy, you should say it like this. No, don't, I can't change. Yeah, oh God, you're killing me. Oh my God. His English is very bad, but he's getting better.
And make the audience think you're seeing Martin up there planting his wire.
What? I don't mind if Michael, who is great director, is behind the camera. You know, they are normal people, and it's a movie. It's always a movie. Even if you shoot in Romania, in wherever, it's always the same thing. Clack, action.
So we have that. Give him direction. Let's do it a whole different movie. What? What do you mean, Martin?
I've never seen somebody with such an amazing point of view about images.
You're looking at it, Peter, you're looking at the blood. Look at the blood again. Let's go from the blood, now go down to the blood. And dripping, 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 and Peter. Look to Peter. All right.
And it's amazing to see how he works, you know.
Dripping, more drips, Peter, more drips.
He's always like this, you know. He has a frame in his mind, in his imagination.
Speeding and action.
Faster, George. Cut! Have her hand the whole time. Have her hand the whole time.
Have her hand the whole time.
He's like huge, humongous in Spain. He's like the Tom Cruise of Spain. And so being here for Jordy is like a vacation because he's not being hounded by the paparazzi. Oh, I ordered us a couple of Bacardi mojitos.
Mojitos, eso está muy bien. Thank you very much. Miami. I feel comfortable. There is a lot of Latin people, so you always hear your own language, even if it's from South America or whatever. But I don't like the weather, I have to say. Very humid for me.
And action.
I think that for an actor, pressure is not good. Maybe it sounds a little bit rude, but I'm not here as an actor. I'm not here to satisfy the hopes and the desires of other people. I'm here just to do my job. And of course, I know that there is that huge part, fame, blah, blah, blah. But I'm all right.
We found this kid at a basketball camp in New York, and he's about 6'5". He's 15, never acted in his life. And he came to the set, and I had Martin and Will. We're always nice to people. I said, guys, I do not want you to talk to this kid today. I do not want you to befriend him. I don't want you to say hello. And so Martin and Will took it another step further. They started to act like real assholes.
Who the fuck are you?
The kid was standing right here, and the sound man was putting on like this little microphone. And Martin would go, "Motherfucker, you just stuck me. Hey, Mike, you're gonna be back to LA. Mike, you better fire this motherfucker." And so the kid is just like listening to this talk go on, thinking, oh my God, Martin's crazy, all right? And it was all play act.
Hi, Mr. Minute. I'm Reggie.
Hang on one second. Hang on one second. I want both doors to open this time, all right?
Hey, Mike. Come on, man. Motivation, Mike.
We even had Martin's bodyguard, who's 6'9", 350 pounds, walk up to the kid when the door was shut. Martin wasn't there, and he whispers in the back of his ear, he goes, don't look at Mr. Lawrence when he's not acting, all right? So the kid is terrified, all right? And normally when you have an actor, you always show a gun, a cleared gun. It's, to show there's no bullet in it. We never did that to this kid. So when that gun comes out, that's the first time that kid is seeing it. He thought Martin and Will were off the rockers, but it just made the scene. He was terrified. You see him actually quiver. He was quite nervous, and it's a really, really funny scene.
A pretty bitch like you up in the joint, boy, man, let me tell you. How long, when I get out?
What?
I got out 3. Like,
no, motherfucker, you did 5.
I broke out that motherfucker. But hey, everybody need to know I ain't bullshitting around here no more. I ain't fucking around no more. I ain't going back. I ain't going back.
That's the deal, you feel me?
Shit.
Have my motherfucking daughter here at
10 o'clock, nigga.
No, motherfucker. How you gonna tell me? What you acting all scared for?
You ever make love to a man?
I gotta touch up the makeup real fast.
Roll down.
Yeah, run the print.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go, guys. Still rolling.
And action.
Hey, run the print.
Hey, Mike, have you lost your fucking mind? Mike, don't.
One more time. I know you can get it more frequent. And action.
Yeah, run the print.
Have you lost your fucking mind?
Like you get more like when you see it, all right? The first time you see it, you know what I mean? Give it like a body twirl.
Yeah, run the print.
Hey, Mike, stop playing, man. Have you lost your fucking...
That's good.
Mike, can you teach me how to shoot people?
John Sally is somebody that we used in the first movie, and Michael thought he was such an audience pleaser and so much fun to work with, and really a good actor for an athlete to get in front of the camera and be so at ease, and also playing a character, not playing himself. And so we brought him back too, and he has even a bigger part in this one.
Yeah, we'll talk about that after the
119 Apple, take 2. Got your shoes off, huh?
Don't be getting your britches in.
No, just...
All right, ready?
This is hilarious, though. Her walking back and forth is hilarious to me.
Right
You know
here.
what? You see the movie, you understand, right?
No, I understand. It's just funny.
And action.
Got something. It's coming up on your screen. It's sort of the computer matches gray tones, densities, halftones. It's like a visual version of Code Break. A little program I developed, check it out. All right, let me punch it up.
184 Jackson, take 1.
Speed.
Hey, Mark.
Ready? Wait till the fish is going to the center, and action.
Yeah, everything's confirmed.
Martin's like a machine. One of the few people that I've worked with that you can just turn a camera on and say go and get something funny in character.
Well, I love it when you call me Bunny Nose. Yeah, I do, girl. When I get home, I'm gonna lick your sweet spot. You should see the sexy shit I got on. It's hot.
Who the hell are you talking to?
One more time.
Every time he opens his mouth and his face and his delivery and reactions, and he's just perfection.
What a shame. Thank
You okay, Kyle?
Uh-huh.
Okay, get it out. Go. There you go.
Marcus.
Yeah.
It's 2 a.m. Get your hands off me.
Sorry,
Remember we said we were gonna call Reyes and Vargas?
No, I don't.
Call Reyes and Vargas and tell them about the thing.
Mike.
He has a much more natural connection with the audience comedically. For me, I always I find myself just short. You know, my instincts are towards grounding the scene, whereas his instincts are towards blowing it open.
Set. Action.
Yeah, I just talked to Luis and Ruiz, and it's confirmed. This is a nice fish. This is a very nice fish, Captain. Big fucking eyes, but a very nice fish.
I think Martin's got the part of a lifetime in this. As an actor, I envy the wonderful role that he's got, and I take a great deal of pride and pleasure in seeing what he's doing with it.
Send him. Watch your...
Stop the car! Stop the car! All right, just stay over there. We need your car. Get the fuck out the car. Get out the car.
You drive too good.
Yeah, get the fuck
Are
out.
you fucking Martin Lawrence? All right, we got it. Are you gonna pull me out? You're supposed to respond to Will right there.
No, man.
Right?
Stop the car. Get out the car. We need your car. Hey.
It doesn't ride too good.
What?
It doesn't ride too good.
Get out the car. Get out the car.
The car's in gear.
Get out the car. Whoa. Get up against the fucking wall. Hold still. Okay. All right, stop him. Stop him. Okay? Now let me tell you, you're gonna stop.
All right, let me tell you something.
Get out. Get out. Get out. Get out. Get out. Get up against the car. Get up against the car. Now. Now.
All right. I got him. Ow. Okay.
Right there. Right there. Oh my God. You're under arrest. You're under arrest with direct offense.
Oh, look, he's got me in cuffs. He's got me in cuffs now. That's funny. That's fucking funny. That's fucking funny.
Police, pop the trunk. Get out. Get in.
I'm in the middle of a sale. I can't just give you this car.
Oh, shit.
Close your eyes 1 second.
Dan Marino, what's up, Dan? Back up. Hey, you are the truth.
Whatever you need, officers. You look like I worked a little bit.
Hey, Marcus, that's Dan Marino.
Hey, what's up? Back up, Dan.
Let me know how it rides. I got to know Michael. We had dinner a couple times through friends, and he asked me if I wanted to be in it. So I thought it'd be fun with Martin Lawrence and Will Smith to do a scene, and it's in Miami, and you know my whole career was in Miami, so I thought it'd be a lot of fun to do.
You guys go on ahead. I don't want to blow my cover.
Okay, I'll see you later.
I'll go with her. Okay.
I got one of those in black that would be perfect.
Hi, I'm Dan Marino.
Now, how do you want to practice with this train? What do you want to do?
Well, I'd like to see the train make one run.
Okay.
Take him deep.
Pace with him.
I'll pace with him.
Get it close so you can hear this. Huddle up. The ice fan traveling down this side of the tracks. We have a train going down 20 to 25 miles an hour down these tracks. We have the Cadillac behind it. The ice fan's going to bust through these 3 pyrosil barriers. We got IMO set here. It's going to come forward, slide, end up on the asphalt, pull through the intersection in front of the train. The Cadillac.
I'm taking dibs. He's going to roll the fucker. How many?
Pyrosil is a special effects
It's foam.
foam that they can build what looks like a block wall out of. You blow through it pretty easy in a car. It blows apart, makes a nice big dust ball. It doesn't hurt the car too bad. You get nicks and cuts and maybe break on the windshield, but it's not too bad.
It's good for, like, you ever see that on the castle when they blow the castle apart? You see corners of it chipping. It's like things like that.
All right, here we go. Picture. Clear, guys. Run away and hide.
Here we go. Okay, John. Whenever you're ready, John.
Send the train. Go. Action on the train. Action on the train.
What's going on? It's not going fast enough. Didn't go very fast. It went faster the first time.
Send the train. Go.
Left, Phil.
That was I had a great time. I drove the van, the black van. I doubled that actor, Mike. We built the van up, you know, to have it slide around corners.
Michael's sense of humor goes towards the gory. I thought it was kind of funny. I liked it. It's different. It's not the same old, it's just two cars chasing something. It gives it another parameter that brings something to the chase.
This is the Peter Devlin training program.
It's boot camp.
Boot camp for sound. South Florida style.
We're saving on trucks today. No Teamsters.
Action.
Did you wake up in the morning and call each other up? Good morning, Marcus. Good morning, Mike. So, how you doing? All right. How we gonna fuck up the
It's been, what, 7, 8 years since the last one? So, thank God I still look good. Because in reality, the real Captain Howard is probably 9 years retired.
Ooh, look, over there. Let's kill those 3 dead people and leave them on the street.
Oh, we've got a lot of dead bodies, blowing up a lot of General Motor products. You don't see a Lexus get blown up in this whole movie. It's all GM. You know, we blow up a lot of product placement in this movie.
I can't believe you guys. Do you wake up in the morning and call each other up? Morning,
Joey,
Mike. Morning, Marcus. How you doing?
Cut. You have glasses on.
The attention to detail Michael has, and sometimes it makes people crazy, but I love it because I could see that there is a method in his madness.
All right, Joey, go back to your mark. Put the body deck on the ground, quickly. Go back to 1, right now. You guys stay there, stay there.
Back to 1, guys.
It's all right, get the body on the ground.
You are in the way of the whole scene.
You're in the way of the whole
Get
scene.
down, all right?
Gotta get down.
You're in the way of the whole scene. Get down. Ready? Joey, I want you running over to us. Action.
I mean, you guys, Christ, you're like blood-sucking ticks.
I am sick and tired of watching all this political correctness. I like seeing the good guys take matters into their own hands and go after the bad guys and see the bad guys get their due.
At one point in the script I said, but there's no really conclusion to my character. It sort of disappears halfway. He's got to come back for vengeance. So Michael sat down with the writers and you know, they came up with a great end scene.
What if you're like, hey, or to these guys, like Warrior High, who are you?
Who are you?
Hi.
Hey, how are you guys? What I like about Michael, the way he shows violence is so different from many others, because they can't even handle violence and humor at the same point.
Tight camera right here. Yeah. Get Peter.
On the screen, he wants to elevate it to the world of fantasy and fun and entertainment. He would be an incredible opera director or stage director as well, because he has the fantasy to go up to the fictional level.
Which leg do you prefer? Here?
Center. I've worn a lot of squibs, and to see these people, you know, with their wives doing everything, it's incredible. And in Hollywood, you have the best people, you know, that come from all over the world to be working out here. This is a new contraceptive. They say you have 7 squibs, they're gonna go off like this, and it's like a Swiss watch. It works perfectly, you know. I'm really in awe of their work. And without their work, the movies would look horrible. Because when it comes to acting, we're doing a minor job in the whole shebang.
Okay, guys, let's shoot this. Help me out! Hey!
It's strange sometimes when bullets are hailing around you, but it has become so acceptable that bullets are not killing really the good guys, and not even the bad guys unless the director wants it to.
I want to go, let's go.
It's been throughout history, you know, always in movies they shoot a lot. It's been in the tradition of Hollywood too.
Well, we can't do it again. That's a good point.
Yeah, exactly. Well,
thank you.
No pain?
You all right? You sure?
You're not mad at me?
No, it's
Excellent.
You know, a little hit. You can get bruised, but they put some double padding on me. I couldn't feel a thing.
E-camera mark.
We got to get more struggle from you. I wonder if you should be yelling. You know, if the SWAT team's way over there.
Anytime you have Michael Bay, it's kind of like, it's like going to college when you haven't quite figured out what the professor wants, and it kind of takes you pretty much the duration of a whole semester to figure it out. But like a good professor, you learn so much.
You know what I'm
Just
saying?
kind
The
of
girl scream
general
thing?
screaming thing?
Yeah.
Or like
Yeah, what
yelling
if you're
for
like, what if you yell like, over here? And you know, just to give some energy, shut up or I'll blow your head off, you know what I mean? Or something, you know, okay? Just like when you get a couple of things down and you try to, if you give me some struggle, like, you know what I mean?
E-camera mark.
Ready, and action! I'm over here! Shut up! Shut up! Yell earlier! What? Ready, everybody, and 3, 2, 1, action! All right, so Martin, Will comes up, fires first. Boom, boom. All right, these two guys, you come up, firing second. You know what I mean? Let me just see you guys sitting in. No, well, first of all, just sit in. Sit in. Your head is facing this way. Yours is facing this way.
It's stable, pretty stable.
Guys, just let's make sure this thing doesn't fall over.
Yeah, I'm gonna hold it.
Turn the wheels a little sideways. Okay? You know what I mean? All right. Now, Will, I need it so you can comfortably come up. All right? So you come up fast.
You come up. So hold on. So Mark.
Sorry, man.
Randy did
my
it.
last day.
Wait, Will. Come on, guys.
How you feeling? Mike, I'm not sure about this.
I know what we would do. All right, great.
Is there any way you can get up?
Yeah, I will get up.
And then I'll go down.
I would just come up the same
And then,
time.
boom, I go down. And then you go up. Boom. And that works cool because I could like hold his legs for the crunch.
Yeah.
You know, so like, yeah.
That's like sit up.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay. All right. Ready, Dan. Rolling camera. Roll sound.
243 Baker, take one, speak.
3, 2, 1, boom! Good.
1 second, blow us away. Ready, Joe?
Ready, sir.
Here we go, picture and.
1 second. Jordy's got some white thing just under
Got some schmutz on his face? Schmutz.
Come on, guys, it's hot.
Just a second, we're getting schmutz on his face. How's that, look good, Phil?
Another burning pad?
I hear a voice. Take a look.
Good.
Michael, you okay?
Hey, Mitch.
Another birdie pad, here we go.
Let's go, ready?
Yeah. Roll sound.
248 Charlie, take 2.
Motherfuckers! Sorry, sir, it's for your safety.
Ready?
Mark. Hey.
Somebody
Tail sticks A, marking B.
Right flash.
X-ray mark.
10, 3, 2, 1. what? Say what? I can't hear you. What? Say what? I can't hear you.
Oh, no?
Yeah.
What? What? I can't hear you!
Make it go away. And then right when the wheel starts going up, you guys, as you start to move up, that's when we're going to start popping some gunfire, so you guys are in and start falling ass up. Okay? All right. Ready, guys? And... Ready, and action! And go! Open the door with a handle! Got it. All right, that was it. All right,
Done with this, guys. We're downstairs. Spade!
Here, I'm joining Bruce. Is that it?
What?
I'm going to be joining Bruce.
Here, look what we got, Jerry.
Oh, that's
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Jerry. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, man. I'm so good with it. Happy birthday, baby. Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Okay, guys, we cut the cake. Cut the cake, yeah. And
Biggest birthday party I've ever had. Thank you. Fantastic. Thanks,
No,
guys.
you're paying him to come here, Jerry.
Michael's going to deduct it from me.
guys, that's a wrap. Thank you all very much.
It was a $40 million mansion that no one ever lived in.
It was owned originally by one of the great-grandsons of the founders of Coca-Cola. He sold the house to the builder, Mark Pulte. Mark planned to break into 3 lots. This was 3 lots originally. And I knew Mark. Mark built my last house and called me up and said, Eric, would you be interested in buying another lot? And I said, told him which, he said, which one? I said, you're kidding. He says, no, I'm not kidding. I said, it's such a beautiful beach here. Sure, why not? So we went ahead and did that. He said, well, we're going to start destroying it. And I looked and I said, no, it just has to be more than that. So that's why I said, before you do anything, let me take out an ad. Everyone thought I was crazy, but let's take out an ad and see what happens.
I saw an ad in Variety, and we were searching different islands like the Caribbean, Jamaica.
What happened was, originally, a couple of location scouts came down, looked around. They were impressed, and then they sent Michael, Bay to come look, and he walked around and said, "This could be Cuba," and I said, "Yes, but I'm glad it's not."
I'm like, well, we could kind of make it his Cuban mansion, can't we?
I was in Hawaii at the time, and I got a call from his assistant and said, Michael, I want you to look at this house. I'm going to send you some photos. So I get the photos. I'm looking at this house. I thought it was a house Michael was going to buy in Hawaii, because I'm in Hawaii. And so I called Carolyn back. I said, Carolyn, well, okay, where's the house that I want to go look at it? And I said, that's a pretty big house for Michael to live in. She says, he's not going to live in it. He's going to blow it up.
We were scouting the house, and we had to make a decision that minute. And literally, the contractor had 30 guys dismantling the house as we were scouting. I mean, he's taking the beams out, he's taking all the concrete pillars out, the huge, gigantic 10-foot windows with wood. We had to make this a house that looked like someone could live in it, and they're taking it apart. And every time they take something apart, I think, oh, that's more money we ought to spend to put it back. Oh. And I'm like, we have to make the decision. And finally, I went to the head contractor. I said, could you just have the guys stop working? Just 10 minutes. Give me just 10 minutes to make my decision, you know? So we made him take a lunch break. And I said, all right, guys, I had 20 guys there. I said, let's take a vote. Is it going to be his Cuban mansion or not?
The house inside was totally empty, and there was a shell. John Fraser, who I now know is a master, and I could see his work is incredible. From the time you walked into the house till you actually did, it was about 6 weeks to get the house prepared.
Hey, listen to me. This is fucking depressing.
And you also built 3 or 4 sets, including murals, and it was incredible. I wonder why it takes our builders 1.5 years to build a house after seeing what you guys did in 6 weeks. Even this pool, what they did here, was just incredible. The pool was here but was not finished. And just, you know, come in to make it look the way it does just shows you, you know, the power of Hollywood.
Michael didn't want to just do a fireball. You know, he wanted the house to come down. And not only is it big, it's solid concrete. You know, in the past, everything that we've done movie-wise has been, you know, it's for camera. It's not real. You're blowing up a facade or you're doing this. It's just the illusion that something's happening. This we had to physically blow up as if it was the real deal. So that made it a real challenge for us.
Ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, action!
We built our shanty town here, and all this was just a natural hillside when we came here. It took about a month and a half of hard work from stunt department, art department, construction, effects, and we got it all done.
As soon as he goes and hits that house, the army vehicle, the remote vehicle? The remote vehicle, Andy Gill's driving, goes down here, hits that leg, John blows it right before he hits it. Right. The water tower is going to fall this way, the water barrel is going to explode, penny pack, shrapnel, all that. And the tower, the weak knee, it's going to blow it out there and it's going to fall that way towards the army truck.
Yeah. Huh? No, there's that.
John Scotty.
We're getting sun any second now.
It's over there.
Guys, effects is going hot. We're going hot. We think we're going to hit sun break. Stand by, please.
Ready for the sun, Henry. That's what we're waiting on.
Picture. We're ready, right?
All right, here we go, guys. Picture. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, action!
Oh, the gator! Holy shit! They hit our truck.
He got it! He's good!
Okay, brakes on?
He's good!
Send the power off to the side, bud. Watch the water, it'll be very wet! Guys, brakes first, we cut.
Get the IMOs out quickly, guys! Get the IMOs out!
Stay off the water, you'll slip!
Go to the dry side, guys! Very slippery, guys. Very slippery.
How was your shot, Dave?
Fucking great!
It was, huh?
Take it! Come on back. You got more.
Guys, here we go. Picture. No effects. No bombs. No gunfire.
All right, guys, good energy now.
Edward.
Martin, give me some fear in there, all right?
Hit him, guys.
Edward Mark.
Ready?
Here we go.
Ready? And action!
Action!
The only way to do the center run that you see here was in a master. So in his wide shot, he could see the whole town just getting desecrated by these 2 cars. But then you can pick any house around here and do isolated shots of cars blowing through.
All right, guys, we're getting very close. Let's go to DEFCON 1.
People think it's all fake, and it's not. The cars coming off are all real. It's physical, it's real, it's very dangerous.
All right, go rig 2 stunt guys, please, in the back.
That's a sequence that Michael designed very early on. He called me up one morning and said, I just got this great idea about, what to do with these cars and this car carrier. And Michael had it all pre-vised where he had computer graphics done on the entire sequence, so he knew exactly what he was going to do and designed it over a couple-month period.
We did tests with these things at an airport to see how fast they would go, how accurate they would stay on their line.
John Fraser, our special effects man, built flippers, which is a big hydraulic ram that sits underneath of a car. Well, we expanded on that and put those flippers on the top of the car carrier. And when we started testing, we would put it the way it normally sits and flip it off. But as we moved on, Michael saw it and he wanted 2 cars with 2 flippers at angles flipping off. Yeah, you could use those cars 3 or 4 times. The more you used them, the better they got because it got a little looser and started giving you some movement as they hit the ground and turn. The cages we put in them were specifically just to keep the roof rounded.
Keep it round.
So when it did its turn over to its roof, it wasn't a flat side that would just make it stick and slide. So you get all those barrel rolls out of it. And then have Henry go right off the back into this car. As soon as he's popping, he tags it. He just goes right through. You draw your streets out, you put your cars down. Now everybody sees the same thing, everybody sees what everybody else is doing and sees the move. And that's the only way you're gonna get a sequence as big as that with the scope of that with 45, 50 cars and not hurt anybody or not crash cars constantly.
The theory of this car chase is to put cameras where cameramen would be killed doing these shots. So we were making stuntmen be the cameramen. We devised a special camera system, which the crew fondly called the Baybuster.
That car there was to get some really neat angles. We caged the whole car inside for me and caged the outside for cameras. So it was like a Mad Max vehicle kind of thing for cameras.
It looks crazy and it sounds crazy for me to tell a stuntman, I need you to drive 70 miles an hour and hit those cars that are coming, flipping at you 50 miles an hour at you. Henry Kingi is one of the greatest stunt drivers of them all. Very safe. Henry was in the $300,000 Ferrari.
You're not gonna have some numb-knuckle rear end them?
No, I'm gonna be behind you. I'm not gonna rear end.
That's what I'm saying, case in point.
There were many times this Ferrari could have been horrendously damaged. And you crash one of those cars, you basically total it. They're pretty hard to repair. We cart this car around, we treat it like the crown jewel.
2 feet, 1 foot, touch. Nice.
It was fine through the entire chase, and then Martin is sitting in the car with Will, and we're shooting a shot, and he gets out to talk to Sid, Gabrielle Union, and he opens a door, and there's a concrete pole. BAM!
And action.
What the fuck is going on?
You just get in the fucking car. Shit.
Huh? Hey, man. Oh, shit.
I'm like, Martin, we've just gone through a 90-mile-an-hour car chase for a month, and you're the first person to damage the car. My bad.
There was one thing where we went out to the airport and tested the car coming off.
Well, we had a driver in there, and every time he'd come off, he would turn a certain direction, it would go that direction.
Every time
it
it
was
went
always
that
go
way.
this way. So we put a camera car over here, filming this thing. And as he comes off this time, it hits and bounces and goes the other way. And just clips the tail of the camera car.
So that's the only really mishap that we had.
God damn it! Hit the fucking camera box! Son of a bitch! Nothing is fucking going right. Nothing. I can't catch a fucking break.
We're in Puerto Rico, beautiful Puerto Rico. And we found a mountainside up here that Michael liked, and we built our shanty town here.
We did some complicated things on the shantytown. We took a mountain and we carved out a hill where we sent a Hummer and another truck down. And that was quite dangerous because there was no stopping once they got going. It was literally going through 120 shanties.
We're powered, but I'm not turned on yet.
As a backup, we had remote control cars standing by ready to go.
I looked at the hill and I said, no. Right down there. Myself and Henry are going to drive these cars down this hill. The path that we're on is only 28 feet wide with one jump in the middle and kind of one jump at the end.
It's a 33-degree hill, and Michael wants the cars jumping through the houses. Problem is the location that he wants has a 40-foot cliff on this side and about a 60-foot cliff on this side. So if you're off center, you're going to go off the cliff.
All right, guys, listen up, please. For those of you that are actually working the shot, it's safety meeting time.
We went to every length possible to make it safe. We put water barrels in all the huts around the edge, back up to about, 40 yards. So if they did go offline, that they'd hit the barrels. And I spent a good half day with all the stunt guys walking through the shanties before we went, chainsawing up the 4x4s, the 2x4s, the roofs, taking out everything we could take out that we thought would get in the way, because we couldn't do it beforehand because the wind would blow it down.
I want to make sure every house they just walk through, there's nothing in there that can hang us up. There's no sheet, take most of the sheet metal off the backings.
Our department, they put real refrigerators in there.
Yeah, they don't know.
They put chairs, they put ottomans, they put sofas.
And you're not going to see. You're going to see just wood and tin flying,
We had spotters up above. They were wearing NASCAR headsets. The drivers were going down, and once they started getting within the shanties, they were blind. They couldn't see, so they had to trust the man spotting them.
Here we go. Roll it.
We had to build a town and then destroy it.
Yeah!
It was a nightmare.
We acquired this mansion in the city of Del Rey, which they were going to bulldoze.
Like 56,000 square foot house in Del Rey that we got to blow up.
This we had to physically blow up as if it was the real deal.
It was a complicated thing because with a real house, you have real projectiles. You have real pieces of concrete that shoot out, so it's much more dangerous.
As we're setting up this massive explosion, Michael says, well, I need the Humvee to go through the shot.
We had to drive the Hummer in the shot as it was blowing up, which wasn't really a big deal. It was off to the side.
Ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, action!
After it was blown up, we had to get the Hummer through the house and out the front door. The only way to do that, we had to build a tabletop inside the pool because we couldn't start the Hummer far enough back to gain any speed. Then we had to make an avenue through all that huge debris pile. And so we worked hand in hand with John Fraser and created the path we wanted.
And then Andy drove a brown truck into the pond out front. It was a lot of work, a lot of fun, and I was happy to be a part of it, no doubt about it.
Guys, what are we waiting for? Let's go, guys, let's go!
Well, what I constantly try to do as a director is to up the ante each time out. And the object of this car chase was to make it very violent and put the audience where they really, you're not allowed to go. We created this animatic. It was then we had many meetings with stunts, special effects, visual effects of how we were going to achieve this.
You want to do everything real.
all the time, especially for somebody like Michael, who's very photographically, obviously his films are very graphic, and the photography is just so.
What I want to make it feel real is you gotta pull farther back because the Haitians have been firing, okay?
He wants everything to be as realistic as humanly possible, so that's the driving force behind it. And the idea is that you take advantage of what the stunt guys can do best, and then that one little extra degree that you would have to tuck back to be extra safe, that's where we can help and not look like we helped. And that was the whole idea. It's not to look and take over the frame and say, well, you know, because as soon as you believe everything is fake, then it loses all its impact. It's not dangerous anymore. You know, you almost become who cares. It becomes too much stuff. But if you believe, if your eye tells you that that is absolutely 100% real, it makes it that much scary, that makes it that much more exciting than having 1,000 CG cars and doing impossible flips and spins and all that stuff. It's like you're actually seeing the real thing, and there's something so dynamic about watching a real event take place that all the CG work in the world can't really duplicate the nuances that you can never expect to see on camera. You'd have to direct them specifically frame for frame what it does, and you have a guy drive into a car at 70 miles an hour, it's going to do shit. You have no idea what's going to happen, and it looks great. I mean, it looks real. It is real. And a lot of the shots are actually all 100% real. There's nothing synthetic about them.
It's much easier to do it all visual effect, but that's not my style to make it easy. My style is to make it very complicated, but it makes it more real.
So it motivated us to kind of come up with a way of using real stuff, real stunt guys, real tumbling cars, all that sort of stuff, and use sort of a magician's sleight of hand of you would pick the most outlandish thing that would have to have been a trick and make that not the trick, make that actually real life.
There was no option to damage this Ferrari. And the sleight of hand comes in by putting a digital Ferrari that kind of goes away, and that was the trick.
The steps for creating CG Ferraris, copying the actual real Ferrari and taking loads of pictures and things to really capture like how it reflects light and how much light it absorbs and all that sort of stuff. And then you do little pieces where we have to actually make suspension that works, because part of the thing that makes it look real is the fact that as you move and shift your weight, the springs of the car and the suspension have to move accordingly the way you believe a real car would be.
Okay, ready, Schwab? We're gonna go bottle, ass. David's gonna keep it in. We're gonna watch the thing travel, and you hands up, all right?
As soon as you say the butt shot, you pretty much know what you're talking about, so that's how we always refer to it.
Make your ass round, Martin. All right, go forward a hair. Go forward. All right, ready? Look at that bubble butt. All right, and
Hold on.
The whole sort of gestalt of that particular shot was the comedic value. That was the, the joke was everything, and the joke of him getting shot in the butt and then his reaction, as you know from Martin Lawrence's reactions, are very funny. And so you set up a scenario where he can do basically his bit. And so the idea was, how do you actually photograph something that's graphic and then combine it with comedy? Because you don't actually do that. It's never really combined for comedy. It's always something else.
Yeah, yeah, motherfucker.
The reason to use previs is how to explore different ways of doing it, to find which one is the funniest one, the funniest bit. And the one we ultimately ended up with is literally showing it in very graphic detail, this bullet ripping right through. You see his pants shred and the blood spurt, and then you tilt up for his reaction, and his reaction obviously shows that he's okay, except in a tremendous amount of pain, and it becomes a very funny little gag. And the way we ended up photographing it is that we shot with a Photosonics camera, which goes about 360 frames a second.
Ready, Dave?
Here we go. Ready?
Ready, and big
roll.
face here.
And roll camera.
Ready, and roll camera. And photos, ass, face. Cut.
We shot it in such a generic way that we could choose later to tilt up at any point we wanted to, not limited to the tilt up that happened on the day, because it's very slow.
Maybe we could frame up a little?
Yeah, we can reposition that.
At 360 frames a second, the bullet's flying. As soon as we finished getting shot in the butt, you whip tilt up to his face, and then his reaction just kept on slowing it up, so that his reaction was the funniest, and about 120 frames a second seemed to have the most comedic value. The other thing we wanted to do is basically pan across a bullet, breaking each bottle as it went through. I saw a demonstration of a camera that shoots at 12,000 frames per second. And literally the only way you light is light it with a strobe, like your still camera. The strobe that goes off, that duration, that's the length of time it takes to actually photograph this particular event. You need lasers to actually trip when to fire this, because it's all done in milliseconds. I showed Michael the thing. I said, this is what I wanted to do, which is to basically shoot this in slow motion in various tiles that we pieced together, because it could only be locked off. You can never pan a camera at 12,000 frames per second. So you lock them off and you basically make a large sort of tile of it. And then once you have the large tile of it, it's all seamed together so it looks like it's all one piece. Then you pan across it, and then we add the CG bullet on top of the real bullet that we actually shot. The idea is that we shot it so slowly that you can actually see the real bullet, the real projectile, hit the front lip of the glass, and you see the fissure cracks happen all the way around towards the back end before the bullet actually exits the glass itself. Something you never see in real life because it just goes by so quickly. So we're able to basically piece it all together, make it look seamless, make it look like one shot.
What? Boom. Boom.
When I saw it in the movie theater, people laughed, exactly at the right moment, so I think we probably did okay with that. It's obviously an impossible shot to get. You start on a helicopter from above. It goes dangerously close to the camera. The camera then dives down through a whole series of ducts and vents and various things to get to this rave club, and then continues down, tilts back up and shows the guy who runs the whole place counting his money, and then ending up what he's counting the money for, which is the ecstasy pills at the end. So that was the whole concept. And then you have to break it down into what parts you can actually shoot. And part of the elements that we shot was we did some helicopter plates, and then where we wanted to tilt down, obviously didn't have a building that was appropriate to fly down, so we created a CG version of that building. And then I shot a period of basically one night, all of the vent stuff inside. I generally like to shoot as much as we can, again with Michael, because he's such a great photographic eye, that the more CG stuff you do, the more realistic it has to be, the more time it takes, and ultimately there's not that much gain in it when actually if you shoot with smoke and water dripping and the camera flying down and strobe lights and all that stuff, it ends up giving you such a tremendous amount of production value that's so difficult to recreate later. So that's what we did, is we just basically art directed this half a mile worth of tunnels and vents and just put a bunch of crap and there's like dead mice in it and old sandwiches that workers that went up there and worked on and fans that don't work that they leave and put a new fan next to it. And so I sort of had a good time just making up stuff out of nowhere that looks like it's all functional, but also is art directed to look like a kind of a cool kind of grim, you know, underbelly of this club. Ends up being another butt shot because of the transition. There was this butt wipe that we labored over getting the girls, you know, to reveal the other plate that's behind it, which is pretty seamless. You can't quite tell, and you have no idea why we did it. We just had to combine two different locations within the rave club to look like it's all one smooth move, and use the butt wipe, we called it, to make that happen. If you have a real piece of glass there, at some point you have to stop the camera and you sense that slow up, and they have to add in the illusion of what shooting through glass or shooting through plastic gives you, which is all the ripple stuff. And then of course it's all scratched, and then you have to put in the refraction of the scratch stuff and the way it picks up light and the fact that it's dirty, and so it makes it low contrast. It's got to be sort of art directed to look like it's natural and not something that has been artificially painted. Then we go up into his office, which is built above there, and then restage it again and basically overlap the move coming up to his face. And then we can only go to the pills so much, and then we have to take over with computer-generated pills to continue to get it into a shot where the pill basically fills the frame. So it's a pretty elaborate shot to recreate every single element. Even that little portion becomes, you know, 5 days of testing and fooling around to kind of come up with something that looks like you really shot it.
Ready, and start the music. And play loud, and action, guys!
I remember Michael left the set early that day when we were filming it, and I was left to direct the scenes where the girls are dancing going up, and he just instinctively knew that he could probably do it better than I could. And he came back, and I did a couple things, and I thought they worked pretty well, but apparently I didn't get the butt to whip into the lens just exactly the way he wanted. So he came back and did that thing. He goes, "That's exactly how I want it to look." Okay, good. Glad you're here to do it. All that experience with the Victoria's Secret commercials, I'm sure, paid off. It just becomes interesting as you talk to your wife when you're asking how's it going on the set, and it's like, it's okay. And you see somebody go by with a fishnet top on, completely stark naked, fairly attractive, and after a couple days though, it's hot and sweaty and miserable, and you're trying to get through the day, and you end up, you know, do another take, and it becomes very mechanical and not quite as exciting as actually watching the footage of it. In that particular scene, the camera can't really go underneath there at any one time, so we ended up shooting it where it's screaming up, and at a certain point overtake it with a computer-generated version of the same truck. And then we shot a plate, we call it, which is no truck is in the way, driving straight underneath, and a body falls, and then you have to do a whole bunch of work to make it all seem seamless. We had a thing called LiDAR scanning, which is basically a scanner used for military purposes that we took the ice van itself, the actual truck, and scanned. And so basically it makes a 3D computer-generated model of what the underside really looks like. It's the real wheelbase of it. It's really the same length, the width, the same axle. Everything is as if you really did it. If you stuck your head underneath a car, that's what you would expect to see. So it's stuff like that.
A bullet in the head will really mess up your extensions!
Eat that shit, man!
It was a spin-around shot, and the genesis of that is Michael staging this scene where one person's on one side of the wall, the other person's on the other side of the wall, and what's the coolest way of seeing them essentially simultaneously without just really resorting to a cut.
More mango.
A bullet in the head will really mess up your extensions!
If you see the background plates, there's no door there, obviously there's no glass there. And we start putting it all back together again. So the idea again is you unencumber the camera's free to go anywhere it wants to, then you put back in the things that would have encumbered it in a normal set. So you're able to get a whole complement of shots that you really couldn't get, you know, that Alfred Hitchcock might have wanted to have gotten years ago that you can't because there's physically a camera with a mass and a guy pushing it can't fit through that hole. Well, now you create the hole later. Instead of literally going through a door, you're actually going through a hole in the door. So the iris of the lens is able to go through something that it looks like you can go through, that you can put your eye through it and be out on the other side. Only if you really understand cameras and the physicality of filming do you know that you can't jam a camera through a hole this big. But the audience doesn't really know that. They don't really grasp that unless they were going to photograph it themselves. Usually when you previs that sort of stuff, it's more for people to actually visualize what's really going to happen. There's only a few people on the set who know what it's really going to look like at the end of the day. And also people get a chance to see, oh, that's what we're doing. The camera's going through the hole in the door. And usually Michael shows Martin or Will when they show up to say, okay, here's what the whole thing we're doing. Because it looks rather peculiar when they're shooting it, because it's basically a big dolly truck and a guy running around in circles. It doesn't really quite have the impact, and they really can't see the benefit of what the other guys are doing behind them anyway, because they're only on their side of the wall.
I'm sorry, hold up. Stay the line right here?
Yeah, what's your line?
You want the bullet in your head that's gonna mess up your extensions?
Just the quality control at each step to make the doors look exactly like real doors would be and not computer generated doors. And the glass breaking, a lot of them are different elements. They're real and some of them are computer generated. You'd want to have objects very close that rip by. So the only way to really do it is to basically, just like we're adding the doors, after the fact, add these other computer generated elements that allow you to actually go through like a little portion of the fan all the way through on the other side and still not really give the gag away. You still don't really know how it was done. If you make the fan look real enough, you just have the sort of visceral thrill of going through it. So you create a scene that looks very plausible, and it's just done in a way that you haven't seen before, because very few people actually take advantage of these sort of advances the way like Michael does, or Steven Spielberg, or Bob Zemeckis. You know, the hard part is making it subtle enough so that it feels real to your eye, but yet it's a little more exciting than that. My personal belief is that you sort of do everything under the top instead of over the top, that you tuck it back a little bit so that you believe what you're seeing is real, and then you don't pop out of the scene at all, and then you rely on the strength of the scene to actually sell the moment.